Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Thank you for being here, and good afternoon. My name is Lieutenant Colonel Matthew Shapiro. On behalf of Colonel Mark Hall, I welcome you to the New Hampshire State Police promotional ceremony. It's wonderful to come together like this again and acknowledge the accomplishments of those division members whose hard work has been recognized and led to their well-deserved promotions. We acknowledge and very much appreciate your being here today and joining us in this celebration. Before we get started, a few housekeeping items. We ask that those in attendance please ensure that all cell phones are set on silent mode to prevent disruption during the ceremony. During the ceremony, photographs will be taken by our department PIO, Tyler Dumont, who will also be available after the ceremony to take additional photographs upon request. Without further ado, we'll now begin the ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the entrance of the colors by the New Hampshire State Police drill team. Leading them in is Sergeant Michael McLaughlin.
Detail, left, face. Detail, already, rest.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing while the national anthem is sung by Emily Fateau, a senior at Bow High School.
Raise it up!
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
How dirt up!
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in a moment of silence to honor fallen officers and those serving in the military. Thank you. Thank you. Please be seated. Thank you, family and friends, for joining us today for the New Hampshire State Police promotional ceremony. We'd like to take a moment and recognize notable guests and thank them for sharing this special occasion with us. Please stand to be recognized as I call your name. Lieutenant Greg Eaton, Brattleboro, Vermont Police Department. Already standing. Retired Detective Peter Duhamel, Pawtucket, Rhode Island Police Department. Thank you, sir, for being here. Retired Sergeant Mike Simmons, New Hampshire State Police. Thank you for being here, Mike. Retired Lieutenant Gary Prince, New Hampshire State Police. Thank you, Gary. Retired Lieutenant Jay O'Leary, New Hampshire State Police. Thank you, Jay. Retired Major Mike Comerford, New Hampshire State Police. Thank you, Mike. And Retired Major Ernie Lewis, New Hampshire State Police. Thank you, sir. It is now my pleasure to introduce Commissioner Robert Quinn of the Department of Safety.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of Assistant Commissioner Edwards, Assistant Commissioner Lavoie, and the entire Department of Safety team, it truly is my pleasure to welcome you to today's promotional ceremony, honoring our state troopers who are advancing to the next step in their careers. I'd first like to thank Colonel Hall, Lieutenant Colonel Shapiro, the entire command staff, and members of the Director's Office for the work they put into today's ceremony, bringing us all together. I'd also like to thank the New Hampshire National Guard for hosting us and their continued support and partnership. Beginning in July of 1937, the New Hampshire State Police began protecting our citizens. There have been countless men and women who have loyally served for over 88 years. There has been great success, tremendous loss, and a resiliency to continually persevere regardless of the challenges they face. Each of you being promoted today represent the best of the best. There are so many citizens, school children, visitors, and business owners who will rely on you to keep them safe. I have great confidence in your ability, and I'm so proud of today's New Hampshire State Police. I'd also like to welcome and congratulate all of your family members. This is a special day for them as well, and I know you cannot do this challenging job without their support. I also want to pass along a special thanks to our retired state troopers who continue to care and support today's state troopers. This afternoon, we are pleased to be joined by Governor Kelly Ayotte and members of her team. Governor Ayotte understands the critical role that each of you play in keeping New Hampshire safe, as well as the challenges and inherent dangers you face. Governor Ayotte continues to support that each of you need, and so you have the resources to do these incredibly important jobs. I also know that she deeply cares about each of you and your own personal safety. We're honored to have her here today, and it's my privilege to now introduce New Hampshire Governor Kelly Ayotte.
I want to thank Commissioner Quinn and all the leadership of the Department of Safety, as well as Colonel Hall and Lieutenant Colonel Shapiro. And I want to thank everyone who's here who serves in the New Hampshire State Police and all the family members that support our state police troopers to allow them and friends to do the important job that they do for us every single day in keeping New Hampshire the safest state in the nation. Today we celebrate a very important ceremony and milestone. It's a solemn reminder of the trust that's been placed in each of you with every promotion, and also those of you who are going from being probationary troopers to full troopers. Just know that we know you're asked to carry on quite a bit of responsibility. You lead by example, but you are in a phenomenal organization. We couldn't be prouder of the New Hampshire State Police. They are some of the best law enforcement officials in the entire nation. I know that from having been Attorney General and worked at nights, weekends, and been in the trenches with some of you. And I just want to thank you for the amazing work that you do every day. I also want to recognize the civilian professionals who are being promoted today as well, because they support our men and women in uniform, and they make sure that they have what they need to be able to do their jobs every day. So thank you to our civilian professionals. I too want to thank the family members who are here, because you serve along with the troopers and the state police. When your loved ones are away on nights, weekends, those hours when many of us are enjoying Thanksgiving with our family, but we've had an incident in New Hampshire and your loved one gets called out, thank you for supporting them and allowing them to do this very difficult and dangerous job. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for your sacrifice and what you do for the state of New Hampshire. You know, promotion in law enforcement isn't just about time or tenure. It's about leadership. It's about integrity. It's about a demonstrated commitment to the highest standards. And those being promoted today have shown that they are ready to guide others, make difficult decisions, and serve with honor even when no one is watching. The New Hampshire State Police is one of the most respected law enforcement agencies in the entire nation. And that's not an accident. Everyone in this room and those who came before you, you earned that reputation. You earned who you are as an organization, and we could not be prouder as a state for what you do for us every single day. Whether it's responding to a dangerous crash on our highways, tracking complex investigations, some of the murder cases I've worked with many of you on, assisting local departments, often in areas of our state that if you were not there, there would be no one covering the public safety in that area in our states for our towns and our cities. The troopers, your command staff, all of you in this agency set the bar and you consistently exceed it. So we're proud to support your work. If there's anything that I can do as governor to support you and to make your job easier, I want to hear about it. Because I know that we would not be the state that we are without what you do every single day. So thank you for what you do. Congratulations to everyone that is being promoted today. And thank you to your family members for allowing them to serve and to keep this the best and safest state in the nation.
Thank you, Governor Ayotte. We appreciate you being here, and it means a lot. Thank you. It is now my pleasure to introduce Colonel Mark Hall, the Director of the New Hampshire State Police.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us on this special day for the annual State Police promotional ceremony. I'd like to start out by thanking Governor Kelly Ayotte for taking the time to be with us today. On behalf of the men and women of the State Police, I want to thank you, Governor, for your unwavering support of not only the State Police, but all law enforcement throughout New Hampshire. We sincerely appreciate your dedication to our state and to public safety, so thank you for being here. I would also like to thank Commissioner Robert Quinn for his continued strong support of the men and women of the State Police. And I also like to thank Assistant Commissioners Eddie Edwards and Steve Lavoie for being with us today. And certainly, thank you to all the past and present troopers that are here to support us as well, as you always are. It's my honor and privilege to speak to you today as we come together to celebrate those who have chosen to do more, to serve and to lead. You've chosen an honorable life of service, one that contributes to the greater good of our state and our society. You have raised your hands and accepted additional responsibilities and assignments at a time when your state, your communities, and your team needs you the most. Whether you realize it or not, you are all leaders at every level. The rank you hold does not determine the leader that you are. Leadership is not easy. If it were, everyone would become a leader. Leadership is a constant balance of caring for the welfare of your personnel, holding people accountable, rewarding great work, and making difficult decisions that are in the best interests of the entire division, your team. The New Hampshire State Police has a long history of strong and resilient leaders who have defined the tenets of the State Police: fairness, professionalism, and integrity. Our past provides a strong foundation upon which we stand today. Whether you are a trooper on patrol or a member of the command staff, you are all leaders. Reflect on the leaders that help shape who you are. Remember, someone is always watching you. Your peers, new troopers, your supervisors, and the public. What kind of leader do you want to be? I encourage you to make the most of your respective positions to positively influence those around you. We enjoy a prestigious reputation because of the men and women who came before us. We must remain steadfast in our commitment to our traditions and to earning the public's trust. The success of the New Hampshire State Police, our mission, is incumbent upon all of us to work as a team. We are responsible for the successes and the failures of our personnel. I encourage you to push each other outside the comfort zone, hold each other accountable. A winning team starts with putting the team before oneself. I would be remiss if I did not acknowledge the support, the love, and encouragement of your families. I recognize that for you to be successful in this career, you can't do it without the support of your families. I understand that as your demands increase at work, including long hours, late night call-outs, being involved in stressful and traumatic events, you still have a family at home that needs you. The career you have chosen is not easy, nor is being the family of a trooper. Your families experience the stress, the traumas, and the incredible demands of your career. I want to express my sincere appreciation to the families for supporting your loved ones so that they can continue to do their important work. I know the effects of this profession has on all of you. You all bear the burdens as well. Please know that we are all in this together. You are part of the State Police family. Let us never forget our fallen heroes and their families. These heroes are some of the finest examples of leadership, dedication, courage, and sacrifice to ever don the uniform of a New Hampshire State Trooper. Never forgotten, Elliott, Johnson, Hayes, Champy, Parker, Garrity, Noyes, Lord, Phillips, and Sherrill. Each of you has chosen to serve, to be a part of something larger than yourself. You each have a vital role in making the Hampshire State Police the finest law enforcement organization in this nation, and the state of New Hampshire the safest state in our nation. The success of our team is dependent upon you. You are all here for a reason. I encourage you to reflect on your careers, remember your FTOs, your supervisors, your mentors. Reflect on the impact that the leaders you work for had on you. I am grateful to each of you for your dedication and selfless service. The state of New Hampshire is fortunate to have such dedicated professionals who deliver exceptional service every day. Congratulations on your promotion, and I wish you all continued success and safety throughout your careers. Thank you.
Colonel Hall will now read the oath of office.
With the powers vested in us by Chapter 106B of the revised statutes annotated of the state of New Hampshire, we hereby appoint you a police employee for the state of New Hampshire with the rank you are about to assume, and to be an ex officio constable throughout the state, to have general police powers, to enforce all criminal laws of the state, serve criminal process, and make arrests in all counties. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name. Do solemnly swear. That I will bear faith and true allegiance. To the United States of America. And the state of New Hampshire. And will support the constitutions thereof. I further solemnly and sincerely. Swear and affirm. That I will faithfully and impartially. Discharge and perform. All the duties incumbent upon me. According to the best of my abilities. Agreeably to the rules and regulations. Of this Constitution. And the laws of the state of New Hampshire. So help me God.
Detail. Ceremonial parade rest.
And now the promotional presentations by rank, beginning with Major Brendan T. Davey. Major Davey oversees the Operations Bureau. Lieutenant Thomas A. Conlon. Lieutenant Conlon is assigned as the commander of Troop G, overseeing commercial motor vehicle enforcement. Lieutenant Sean A. Eaton. Lieutenant Eaton is assigned as the commander of Troop C in Keene. Lieutenant Catherine M. Galt. Lieutenant Galt is assigned as the commander of the Professional Standards Unit. Lieutenant Stephen F. McCauley. Lieutenant McCauley is assigned as the commander of the Major Crime Unit. That's okay. That's okay. This is a very family-friendly environment. We know they're future applicants. Staff Sergeant Matthew D. Merrill. Staff Sergeant Merrill is assigned as the Assistant Troop Commander of Troop F in Twin Mountain. Sergeant Tara L. Elsmiller. Sergeant Elsmiller is assigned as a detective in Troop B in Bedford. Sergeant Kenneth T. McGrath. Sergeant McGrath is assigned to Troop D in Concord. Sergeant Kevin P. Pratt. Sergeant Pratt is assigned as a detective in the Major Crime Unit. Trooper First Class Tyler J. Duhamel. Trooper First Class Duhamel is assigned to Troop B in Bedford. Trooper First Class John G. Fagerholm. Trooper First Class Fagerholm is assigned to Troop F in Twin Mountain. Trooper First Class Ryan J. Hajar. Trooper First Class Hajar is assigned to Troop B in Bedford. Trooper First Class Timothy R. Rapucci. Trooper First Class Rapucci is assigned to Troop B in Bedford. Trooper First Class Nathan J. Slate. Trooper First Class Slate is assigned to the Executive Security Unit. Trooper First Class Eamon L. Washburn. Trooper First Class Washburn is assigned to Troop C in Keene. Trooper Noah C. Brown. Trooper Brown is assigned to Troop B in Bedford. Trooper Morgan E. Butcher. Trooper Butcher is assigned to Troop D in Concord. Trooper Margaret R. Carey. Trooper Carey is assigned to Troop C in Keene. Trooper Nathan J. Cass. Trooper Cass is assigned to Troop F in Twin Mountain. Trooper Michael F. Gilboy. Trooper Gilboy is assigned to Troop C in Keene. Trooper Noah D. Gooch. Trooper Gooch is assigned to Troop D in Concord. Trooper Sean K. Kennedy. Trooper Kennedy is assigned to Troop A in Epping. Trooper Shane M. McClure. Trooper McClure is assigned to Troop A in Epping. Trooper Daniel A. Morton. Trooper Morton is assigned to Troop B in Bedford. Trooper Tyler J. Petrin. Trooper Petrin is assigned to Troop C in Keene. Trooper Jacob M. Thomas. Trooper Thomas is assigned to Troop F in Twin Mountain. Communications Supervisor Sarah Beacott. Supervisor Beacott is assigned as an evening shift supervisor in State Police Dispatch. Supervisor 1, Emily Daniels. Supervisor Daniels is assigned as a supervisor of the AVIS team in the Criminal Records Unit. And Forensic Scientist 4, Herbert Dotfer. Forensic Scientist Dotfer is assigned as a supervisor of the Controlled Drug Unit in the Forensic Laboratory. Again, congratulations to all those promoted. A round of applause for them all. And Colonel Hall will now provide a few closing remarks concluding today's ceremony. Thank you.
Thank you. That was great. Good to see all the little ones. Makes it a little more exciting than all of us serious people standing up here. So it's great to see them. In closing, I'd like you to ask you to think about this. There are many things that happen every day that are out of your control, but the one thing that's in your control is your attitude. You control how you show up every day. Who are you going to be today? Remember, a lot of people are counting on you. What's the impression that you want people to have of a New Hampshire State Trooper? Someone else's crisis is a crisis. It may not be your crisis, but to them, it's a crisis. Be a partner to them. Use your position to remove obstacles from their path. Continue to get involved in all aspects of your team and your communities. Never take your role as a leader for granted. Your actions can have a lasting impact and will shape future leaders of our organization. Your actions can also have a lasting impact on those that we serve. That responsibility is immense, but I have confidence in each of you to carry out our traditions as you move forward in your careers. Once again, I want to congratulate all of you and your families on your well-deserved promotions. Thank you to everybody for joining us today, and God bless you all. Everyone is welcome to stay afterwards, take some photos, enjoy some refreshments, and get to know some of the folks here. We appreciate you being here. Thank you.